everyone. Welcome to episode 5. I feel like we need to switch it up a little bit. And today I think our guest is going to introduce our show. Are you ready?
This was not part of the script.
But that's the fun of it. There's no script, guys. He's not saying it correctly.
Come on, no.
Okay, go for it. I think you can do it. I have full trust in you.
Okay, so Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to BIOTECH Talk, your one-stop show for tidbits of the biomedical industry or research.
I think that's about closer to what we can get. So I will do one more round just with me. So welcome to Biotech Talk, your one-stop show for all the tidbits from the biomedical industry, powered by Leader Life Sciences. I'm Malavika Kanara, your host, and our guest who introduced the show very nicely is Engineer Saab. And he's very, very special to Leader Life Sciences. And I'll let him introduce himself, actually.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, my name is Omar Saab. I work as a key account manager in Leader Life Sciences, where we take care of innovative technology solutions towards the whole MENA region. And today's talk, we would like to focus on lab automation.
He's taking my script also now. Oh my God, yeah. So Engineer Saab is actually from Ajman University, and he's been with the leaders journey from the beginning. He started from his beginning and our beginning, actually. So he started as an intern and scaled up to being the key account manager and handles very prominent accounts in the industry. And he's been a real big asset and a very smart person as well. So, Mr. Saab, let's get to the topic. And I've already told you, since you said it's scripted, we have 10 minutes. And in 10 minutes, we have to discuss our topic of the day. As you said, lab automation, but a little bit more fancier, let me say, from effort to efficiency, the need of lab automation. So 10 minutes. You
Sure.
ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
So let's start with the topic name itself. What exactly is the need or necessity for lab automation in this industry?
Okay, so let's think of it this way. Imagine having a lab that has a huge number of samples and they require a lot of analysis and they have a fixed turnaround time that they need to deliver.
Of course.
Huge workloads might really result in inconsistency of the whole lab operations.
Yeah.
This is where automation becomes a really game changer, where we can automate the most repetitive tasks in a lab to ensure we deliver results fast enough with good efficiency and consistent results. This will also free the time of the researcher, where they can invest in critical thinking of the whole experiment, how they can develop it, or how can they come up with an innovation or an innovative way of tackling the whole experiment. And that can also free some time for collaboration.
Oh, that's quite interesting. So any repetitive task is quite time consuming and tedious for anyone for that matter. So yeah, I would say lab automation is really great in that. So what would you say the key areas that lab automation is currently supporting, especially in this region?
Okay, so the way we look at lab automation, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution.
Of course.
It's more of a customized and tailored to the laboratory specific needs. Not all labs require the same automation complexity or even workflow.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so let's talk about organoids or spheroids or even stem cells. The way we work with these delicate biological samples is different when we work with a workflow such as genomic sequencing, where we need to prepare the library for whole genome or whole exome sequencing.
Of
So
course.
we are privileged to work with scientists and researchers, where we get their feedback in their experiment and where is the area they would like to automate to make sure, okay, they get the results they require or they need as per their preset protocols.
Of course. That's quite interesting. You mentioned like organoids, spheroids, and stem cells. So they're very advanced research, I'm assuming. So how does lab automation specifically play a key role in these researches?
Okay, so organoids and spheroids, by preparing and cultivating organoids and spheroids, we would like to mimic the complexity of the whole organ in a petri dish. This needs a lot of precision care. So automation supports in delivering the nutrients, maintaining the culture, monitoring the growth as per the protocols that the scientists or researchers have set. In stem cells, we focus on scalability. So we want to culture and maintain stem cells, generating thousands or even hundreds of good quality stem cells with good cell viability.
Okay.
Where I also would like to highlight, automation is really great. It's important. However, where we understood that we need to put more effort is in the training of the lab operators and technologists.
Of course.
With proper training, they get the freedom and comfort of working with these complex robotics.
Yeah.
Then only we can really get the results that we need.
We are hoping for.
So we start small, then we start by learning together and automating the workflow that needs to be automated.
So it's more like a journey of picking each part of the workflow, finding the repetitive tasks, and then finding solutions for automating it.
Exactly.
See, yeah.
Again, like there are two ways. Either we can automate the whole workflow.
Okay.
If we get the chance, and we know like what's the inputs and outputs and what we need to deliver. Or we can also automate certain segments in the workflow. So either ways are done. Again, automation is not a one size fits all. It's mostly customized to the needs.
Of course.
And this is where we work hand in hand with the researchers and scientists to understand what do they really want to automate and how we can make this happen based on their valuable inputs.
That's very interesting and very thorough, actually. So since we are talking about automation, I have to ask as a closing question, AI. What role actually AI will be playing in the lab automation? Does it play an equally relevant role in any other automation in any other sectors that's happening? So do you think it's similar?
In lab automation, I would say the future of lab automation is interconnected to AI. For example, in biobanking workflows, if we have an AI module that can predict maintenance works, can significantly reduce the cost if the platform gets disturbed or stops functioning.
Of course.
Which can lead to sample loss.
Yeah, sample loss.
And then the whole area of biobanking the sample is to ensure samples are being taken care with utmost care and this is viable.
Yeah, of course.
Predicting the maintenance work is extremely crucial.
Yeah.
In molecular work, or even in genomics, we get a lot of samples and we generate lots of data. So having an AI module that can integrate or with the system, and then it can translate and understand this data in real time, can unfold significant analysis, which can help us in our downstream analysis. So what used to take weeks or months to be interpreted or understood can be done in few days. That can really help in our, let's say, regenerative medicine, personalized medicine, or even cancer research. The faster we get the data, the faster we can deliver and work on our experiments to get better results.
I think now we know why we need a biomedical engineer in the world of scientists so that we can make the researchers' life better. And it's truly fascinating to see how an engineer speaks the language of a scientist so well. And it's I think another great factor to look at is how the region is also quite receptive to the idea of automation and picking things up, especially in UAE and the other GCC regions, right?
Yeah, exactly. Actually, this is where we are very happy and excited since we saw that there is a huge interest in automation and there is a huge interest in research and development. We want to be part of the whole ecosystem, the life science ecosystem.
Of course.
And automation is one part of it where everyone adds value and then we can really be the partners in discovery.
Of course. That's truly great. And let's close it at that. And thank you so much, Engineer Saab, for being here. And it was really a pleasure to have you. And tune in for the next episode. Signing out, Malavika Kanara. This is Biotech Talk, your one-stop show for all the tidbits from biomedical industry, powered by Leader Life Sciences.